Jesus Christ. Oh man, I remember. Oh my god, those are the fucking days, bro. Like months ago. I remember whenever I would start a video, I would cough before it because before I would start a video, this is like a fact, I would clear my throat. So whenever I started, I would be like, a bit, because I'm clearing my throat. Anyway, let's get this started. So last time we left off, Izuku just left the building after, dealing with the cheater trying to frame him for cheating. That fucking whore. What a slut. What a fucking slut. Oh man, this is gonna be a terrible episode. So Izuku, he goes out, he's having fun. As he would go to his mom's house and he would tell her about it and tell her about the breakup and she would feel sad for him and he would comfort him. And we're getting to the bad part. Oh, don't worry, it's not with Inko. It's not with her. That kind of sounded wrong when I fucking brought it up at that point. But we're getting at the bad part a bit more after this. It's just a tiny bit. Izuku would say thank you, Mom, and he would hang out around there for a while, and he would go back out, have fun, go do some shit, have fun, go outside, do some shit. I don't know, smoke weed, do whatever the fuck you want, just relax. I don't smoke weed, but I have grown around a bunch of smokers, so I don't know the side effects of it. Like I don't really know how the fuck you would actually act, but I can tell you from a prospector's position of that, how the fuck they act, which is kind of different every time, but they're mostly just chill. It's because you're high. So yeah. Why am I explaining this to you guys? That I've lived around smokers. That's not a joke either. I have lived around smokers. I've grown around them for I don't know, my entire life pretty much. I don't know, man. I just yeah, pretty much my entire life. Lucky. But lucky me, I guess, a bit, because my mom didn't start smoking until he had me. Until after she had me. So me and my older brother were the lucky ones. But my older brother smokes, so I guess I'm the only lucky one. Don't worry, he's an adult. My older brother's an adult. I'm pretty much the oldest child, but because my older brother's an adult. So don't worry about him. He's fine. He knows what the fuck he's doing. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. So Izuku would get back to campus at 9, let's say. So yeah, let's say yeah, around that. So Izuku would let's see. Getting real fucking tired, boy. Izuku would sit at a bench, fucking. Don't you guys hate it when your batteries get low? Because fucking Christ. I goddamn hate this shit because it felt like it's only been 20 fucking minutes. Jesus Christ. It's been fucking 50. Oh, Jesus. It's been almost an hour now because I failed twice on trying to record something. So let's continue. Izuku would sit at that bench, he would, I didn't say it, but he did bring the gift with him. And, he would pull out the gift. It's not like a wrapping around the thing. It's more of a box. And it has a bun. It has a wrapping, that brown wrapping around it. As he would look at it and he would tear up a bit and he's like, you fucking whore. As someone behind him would be like, what's wrong, Midoriya? As he would turn around and see, okay, hello. Where was I? Because I paused it for a bit. Hold up. Let me remember. Oh yeah, as he would see. Oh yeah, I was switching to a picture. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Okay. I was like thought. I was at a different part, a bit more ahead. As he would see. Nejire. That was kind of a weird, tiny, little awkward moment when I was like, "Wait, what the fuck's going on?" And then I would show the person who we were supposed to see. Yeah. Okay, that was a little awkward, but who gives a shit? As you know, he would wipe away his tears and he'd be like, "Oh, there's nothing wrong." As you know, Desiree would continue to sit on the bench. She's like, "Oh," and she's like, "Well, there's definitely something wrong. I saw those tears of yours." And you know, Izuku would sigh and he would tell her what happened. And you know, she would comfort him. She would hug him and comfort him. You know, and Izuku would say thank you, and you know, as they would break the hug, and you know. So now we're getting to the bad part. Now we get to the bad part. Sorry, I just snapped my fucking neck. Anyway. Sorry, I'm twitching a bit. Happens when I'm angry. That's kind of not a joke actually. I do twitch a bit when I get angry, but it's usually when I'm like pissed off and that, but I'm not really that pissed off at this. It's more like I want to die. I noticed that in my voice. Anyway, moving on. So, you know, she would put her hand on his thigh, and she would say, you know, that's not that bad of a thing. You know, and he's like, he's looking at her and looks at that, like, her hand on his thigh as it would slowly go up his thigh towards his crotch, as you know, she would begin to rub his area. As she would whisper into his ear, "You know, I actually kind of liked you for a while." As you know, yeah, sure, he's out of the act a bit, but you know, he's still Izuku, so you know, he's blushing a bit. He's like, I didn't know you were like this, Nejire. And she'd be like, "Oh, there's a lot of things you don't know about me, Midoriya." As you know, Izuku still being not so entirely Izuku, you know, he would grab her breasts and begin to massage them. And she'd be like, "Oh, Midoriya, I didn't know you were like this." As you know, Izuku still blushing. He's like, "Well, there's also not. You also don't know everything about me. You don't know." But so, fuck. I messed up on the line so fucking bad. I said the same thing when I meant to say. Well, there's also some things you don't know about me. As you know, he would reach his other hand down to her region and begin to rub. Luckily for them, there was no cameras or anyone walking by watching them just both kind of have their little thing there. As you know, they would begin to make out as Izuku would begin to kiss her neck, and she would moan a little bit. You know, I want to die, but we all have our different things. I want to be shot. You want to you want to change. I want to be shot in the leg. We all got problems here. Moving on. I'm not even gonna explain what that bit's from, cause I made up that bit, but I'm not gonna explain. But I said it a while ago. It wasn't on this channel though, so it doesn't really matter. You won't figure it out. Only people in my family would know about that. Moving on. Izuku, you know, Nejire would say, "Why don't we take this to my room?" As you know, Izuku would be like, "Okay." As you know, they would both get up, and Nejire would grab his hand and pull and take him to her room. When they get there, they would close the door and lock it, as they would begin to make out again and start taking away their clothes. And Nejire would push Izuku onto the bed, as she would begin to give him a a a um a blowjob. As you could tell, I'm kind of losing my sanity, but I'm not broken yet, because I have broke before, to the point where I was just saying this shit blankly. That's not a joke. As you could tell, if I'm trying to make a joke out of this, I'm trying to bring back my sanity. Fuck you. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, moving on. Izuku, as you know, she would continue to go up and down, go lower and lower and lower, and then Izuku's a virgin. He's never done it with anyone. He's never did it with Uraraka, so this is like the first time this ever fucking happened to him. So he thinking this is the best time of his fucking life. I don't know, man. I'm a fucking virgin. I've never had sex before. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck, man? I don't know. I want to die, and yeah. So Izuku would. I don't want to say this shit, man. But I'm just gonna break. I'm just gonna do minor details of it, because like I don't want to. As you know, Izuku would come into her mouth, as she would swallow all of it, and she would say, "Now it's my turn to be pleasured." As she would crawl over to Izuku and sit on his face, as Izuku would begin to start licking her out. As he would continue. Nejire would moan, and she would go faster and faster. As her moans would get louder and louder, and then when she came, she would moan really loud, which actually woke up some of the classmates near her. But they didn't hear anything afterwards. They're like, "Huh? Fucking, what was that?" Nah, probably nothing, and went back to bed. I want to die. As she would crawl off Izuku, as Izuku would be licking up her fluids. As I don't want to say it. I really don't want to say it. As she would. Jesus Christ. I don't. I'm dying, guys. Even just the thought of this shit makes me want to go. Makes me go insane. You can see why this is my torturement now. As she would say, stick it inside me. I want to die. As Izuku, they would begin doggy style, and Izuku would continue to fuck her. As they would begin to go faster and faster. As no condom. They don't got no condom. I'm just gonna say it right now. As they would go faster, and they're getting to the moment of climax. Izuku would pull out and ejaculate all over her back, and they would go for a couple more rounds after that. I'm not gonna explain any more fucking details, because I'm not gonna go insane today. And afterwards, they would go to bed. And that's where I'm gonna end it off, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope I don't kill myself tomorrow, because I'm probably gonna go to bed, because my phone needs to charge, and there's nothing else I'm gonna fucking do. So whatever. So goodbye.